Hello guys, welcome back to Mech Geeks YouTube channel. Today, we are going to discuss what is data types. Data types specify the different sizes and values that can be stored in the variable. There are two types of data types in Java. First one is primitive data types. And second one is non-primitive data types. In Java language, primitive data types are the building blocks of data manipulation. And these are predefined. That means Java has fixed these keywords, and user can't be changed their properties. These are the most basic data types available in Java language. Coming to the primitive data types, they are mainly 8 types. Byte, short, int, long, float, double, char, boolean. First of all we discuss what is a byte. In general, byte is nothing but a size of memory that consists of 8 bits, for simple understanding. There is RAM of 2 GB memory, that means it consists of 2 billion bytes. So in that, we are taking a byte. That also consists of 8 bits of memory. So a byte data type can store the integers range of -128 to 127. You may also have a duct, regarding how it stores the integer value. You know my friend, it can't stores directly, but it can, in the form of binary language that is, zeros and ones. For example, binary code for the integer 3 is 11. But the memory is about 8 bits, so from the right side it fills 11, and remaining with zeros. Similarly, it can store the positive value up to 127, and negative value up to -128. So a byte data type can allocates the memory about 1 byte, or 8 bits. Now coming to the short. Short is a data type, which can allocates the 2 bytes of memory. Its value range lies between -32,768 to 32,767 inclusive. So this is the minimum value and this is the maximum value. Its default value is 0. So short can allocates the memory up to 2, or 16 bits. Now coming to the int type. The int data type is a 32-bit signed 2's complement integer. Its value range lies between -2,147,483,648, or the value of -2 power 31 to 2,147,483,647, or the value of 2 power 31 and -1 which is inclusive. That means this is the minimum value and maximum value that can be stored. Its default value is 0. It is one of the most used data types. It can allocates memory up to 4 bytes or 32 bits. Now, long. The long data type is a 64-bit 2's complement integer. Its value range lies between -2 power 63 to 2 power 63 to 1 inclusive. And it is the minimum value is t and maximum value of the long data type. Its default value is 0. The long data type is used when you need a range of values more than those provided by int. And the main important thing is, for using long data type you must use L letter as suffix after entering value, or else, by default it is treated as int type. In the real world, we use rarely the integer values, but mostly, we use the real numbers for mentioning the precise value. For example, when someone asked, what is the value of pi exactly, you should use the real numbers. That means you should not say just 3. Instead of 3.14159, and so on. So in Java, we can't store the decimal point values in the integer data types. That's why we use special data types for this category. They are nothing but float and double. Here a float is single precision data type that can store the value of decimal point up to 6 to 7 total digits of range. That means 12.1234567 can be stored. But 12.123456780 can't. So assume, if we create a float type variable, that means in the RAM, 4 bytes of memory is allocated. And the range of this float type is -34e power 38 to 34e power 38, and remember, F letter must be used as suffix, same as we done in long. Otherwise it will be treated as double. Now coming to the double data type. It is double precision 64-bit floating point. Double data type is normally chosen as a default type for decimal value. And it can store up to the range of 15 to 16 digits of precision, and the default value is 0.0d. If we create a double value, that means 8 bytes of memory, or 64 bits of memory, gets allocated. Let us move ahead, and now it's about character data type. The data type, CHAR, comes under the characters group, that represents symbols, that is, alphabets and numbers, in a character set. The size of a Java CHAR is 16-bit, and the range is between 0 to 65,535. Also, the standard ASCII characters range from 0 to 127. For that, when we used CHAR of 65, that means, in Unicode the decimal value of A is 65. Now the last primitive data type is nothing but Boolean. In Java, the Boolean keyword is a primitive data type. It is used to store only 2 possible values, either true or false. It specifies 1 bit of information and its size can't be defined precisely. The Boolean keyword is used with variables and methods. Its default value is false. It is generally associated with conditional statements. Now coming to the non-primitive data types, that means these are not predefined. These are user-defined data types created by programmers. These data types are used to store multiple values. We can discuss it in depth in upcoming videos. As of now, there are 5 types of non-primitive data types in Java. They are class, object, string, array, interface. We already discussed what is an object and what is the class. But string, array, and interface requires a lots of time to understand. So we will discuss about them in upcoming videos. So as of now, just kept in mind that there are 2 data types, primitive and non-primitive. In primitive they are byte, short, int, long, float, double, char boolean, and in non-primitive, class, object, string, array, interface. That's all for today. Hope you guys understood. Please give us a like and share this video, comment, and most importantly make sure to subscribe our channel.